Wink. And wink to everyone else on the today's episode of the podcast.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Third Opinion Podcast. This is episode 77.
¿Dónde están los podcasts?
Sí, señor.
Muy bien.
That's going to be today's podcast.
Te amo, Ethan.
Te amo, Elisha Hunt.
Muy good podcast.
Yes. Very good podcast indeed.
Grande podcast.
Big podcast also. Large podcast. Large podcast today. Large podcast we're having today, Ethan.
Aquí.
I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what you're talking. Oh, I am guessing what you're saying.
Aquí.
Here? Let's see.
Elisha-san. Howsu.
Okay. Today's a multilingual episode of the podcast.
Oui.
Except we don't have someone that actually speaks another language here, which is sad.
Scusi?
Scusi? Scusi.
Scusi.
That's a really good SNL bit.
I believe we handled those 2 minutes there real well.
We did. That's a good opening 2 minutes.
See, we just had like 6 languages in like 2 minutes.
Now we only have 28 minutes more to go.
Well, look at the time.
Well, look at the time. Time to go. Time to close early.
Oh, see you later. Hope you enjoyed that quick, baby. Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to, my man?
Well, we had the plays.
How'd it go?
No, those are over.
Another over.
Forever.
Forever. No more plays.
Just kidding. Not forever. Just this one.
Oh,
This one's done for now.
Maybe there will be more.
This one's done. There'll be more. You'll see Robert as a big green boy. And at the end of April.
I'm excited to see all that.
Big
costume.
green celery man.
Big green celery man.
Not
Robert
really.
Elam.
I had to see a picture of like the early like mock-up with his makeup.
Ooh.
Ooh, it looks good.
Exciting.
Be excited for a new picture that you're going to get to see at some point. It won't be inserted here.
Yeah.
Not only because Elisha's too lazy to do it, but also because we don't have one.
Exactly. It's a secret for you guys to not know and for me to not know and for Ethan to know.
Seeky peeky, baby.
Sneakery Petery.
Sniggery piggery. Higgledy piggledy.
Sneaky Pete.
Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers.
Well, it's a bit
How
up
many
to
Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers?
My favorite part of the podcast is where the opening 5 minutes or so are just us saying things, and then it's actually us actually
Excuse
getting
me, the entire 30 minutes are me just saying things.
through it. Yeah.
Who needs cohesion when you have this genius?
I suppose.
Excuse you, Elisha. Your genius
Don't
is
you have a
showing.
college degree? Oh, excuse me.
Do I? Do I?
Yeah.
Don't I?
But I think this is your 30 minutes.
Who
for you to
knows,
just
Elisha?
Mess around.
Who knows?
And I agree. I'm there with you.
This is where I get my brain juice out.
This is where you.
Yeah.
This is where you tap the excess brain juice keg.
Yeah, it just kind of dumps out, and it's a little messy.
A little bit messier.
That's why we keep this Shagawad.
Oh,
To kill the messes.
Metal Gear.
You just nuke the messes.
Yeah.
That's what America does. Works for us. America runs on Duncan. Not mine. Not me.
Yeah. Okay. Who did the Dunkin' Donuts bit?
Donuts.
Was it Ethan or not? Well, not Ethan.
I can't
Was it
remember.
Robert in the group chat?
Was it? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I just know I love that phrase. I wish I could have coined that.
Yeah.
If I was the president, I would somehow. If I was a rich man and a president boy,
and the president,
I would buy that.
President.
and that would be my campaign slogan.
America
runs on Duncan. That'd be a great.
Just don't do what Kit Kat did and go ahead and do it.
No.
And then do the lawsuit later.
Do I look like a dumb Kit Kat boy?
You don't.
You're right. I'm a dumb Hershey's baby.
So are you gonna keep the stash or get rid of the stash? What do you do with the stash?
I'm gonna grow it to my toes.
That's what I like to hear.
No, I'm gonna shave it off. I was, as you can see, my face looks very unshaven today.
Yeah, can't be helped.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of that at some point this week. So
Yeah.
it's been a fun ride.
The girlfriend likes the stash. Or doesn't like the stash.
Oh no.
She hates it. Girlfriends hate stashes.
No, baby.
Girlfriends don't like the stashes.
Yeah, it was not a good time.
No
Not a
kisses
fan.
for Ethan until the stash.
No sugar pops for me.
No sugar pops for the boy until the stash
I got
is
put
gone.
in time out. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, put in time out
That
until the
didn't
photo's
happen.
over.
That didn't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Stashy Boy and
The mustache.
See what happens.
Your totally rad cowboy
totally
stash.
red dad stash. It's gonna ride off into the sunset
Yeah, you don't shave it off.
like
it
a
just attaches from your
rhinestone
face.
mustache.
And it starts playing Riders on the Storm as it leaves your house.
It'll be this is the scene you'll get. It'll be
Yeah.
me and the mustache
Yeah.
having a duel
Yeah.
in the bathroom. You'll just hear
The hawk flies overhead. Tumbleweed flies past.
Very talented bird.
And then you look.
Then you hear draw. And just like that, half of it's gone.
Yep. Half the stash is gone.
And then I've defeated the
Defeat
evil
the stash.
the evil stash railroad tycoon who ties all the young maidens to the railroad tracks.
What a mean guy.
What a mean guy, yeah.
He just ties all the young
That's
ladies.
why he must be shaven.
Exactly. He's got that really
Such
mean
an
looking stash.
Evil boy.
Insert stash here.
Insert stash here.
You've already
I
got
can
one.
actually do.
You could do that.
If I like curl it up,
And then you need your big old bowler hat.
I
And you
can
need.
totally. Here, give me a second. I'll get it.
It looks painful.
So there's some fun for you.
That is fun.
Like a rhinestone mustache.
What else have you been up to?
That's
Anything
about
fun?
it. No, I've just been busy with plays. Been nice this week. I've just kind of pooed around so far.
That's good. After
Yeah.
you're big
Yeah.
busy like that, it's good to just mess
I'm
around.
just gonna have some fun for a little while.
Yeah. I'm excited to start your D&D
Not
campaign.
worried about it. Yeah, we're still working that out.
Yeah.
But we got some definitives. So
We got some
something like
players.
Sunday afternoon will work good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work really well. It'll be a good nice end cap to the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, because we're going to go back to recording on Sundays again, aren't we? Maybe.
Should be.
Should be, yeah.
Yep.
So the timeline, just for me and you.
Yep.
Is like
Should be Sundays again.
church is over, eating lunch is over.
Church is over, eating lunch is over, and then probably I'm thinking 1:30 will be a good start time. That'll give everybody enough time to clear out a lunch
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
kind of change into their oopsies.
It's fine.
Change into their oops.
Oops.
Change into their oopsies. No. Change into their, their comfy clothes.
Yeah, they're comfy
And
clothes.
saunter on over to wherever we decide to have it as I whisper beneath the table.
Dalton's house.
He's back. Dalton's house, wherever,
Dalton's house is perfect for it.
I could do my house maybe. I don't know. I just got to ask parents. Usually they're nappy pooing on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to disturb them.
Yeah.
And I could on Friday night, but my dad works thirds.
Yeah.
So I don't want to disturb the man,
Yeah.
I want to let him rest because he usually leaves around 9.
Yeah.
And my mom is a light sleeper, and she goes to bed like at 10. So,
Yeah. Just be easier for
you know.
us.
So I think Sunday afternoon will be perfect, and
I agree.
and we'll figure out a location.
Yep.
I mean, we'll figure out a location. Not really worried about it.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
figure that out. We'll figure that part will work itself out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Worst
then
comes to worst, we'll do it on the computer,
if we have to,
and
yeah.
we'll make it work.
Yep. All of us
But yeah.
have decent laptops that
Yeah.
are able to do Discord or Skype or
Yep,
whatever.
I'm very excited. I
I'm too.
have the gist of the world started.
Yeah, because you did your own world
Yeah, I did.
instead
So
of doing the
we're,
Fae Run.
We're gonna
continent
see
that's
how
in Dungeons
much
and Dragons.
how much that stays and goes. As the as all that goes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little interesting because a lot of the race. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Has Dalton
Yeah.
told you much about his character yet?
Or he's gonna play a turtle, right?
Yeah.
A turtle monk.
So that one's gonna be interesting because
Yeah.
I hadn't planned that as one of the races for my world, but I'm okay with it because I really like turtles.
Yeah. I like turtles a
So
lot.
I'm not
also.
gonna tell him no about a turtle. So I have an idea of where I'm going. I really liked the way because I started campaign 2,
Yeah.
for Critical Role.
Very exciting.
I really like. It's great. It's great so far.
I'm,
It's nice because the first campaign kind of starts.
in
They're
the
already together,
middle-
so there's
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of an established history already,
Yeah.
which is fine because you catch into it really quickly.
Yeah.
But it's nice to kind of see things from the ground up, and that's
From
kind
very
of the piece I
beginning.
was
I
missing.
really enjoy that. Yeah.
I've
That's
got a
one
lot of the
reason-
meat and where I'm gonna go with it, but the beginning was hard for me, and so I heard the way he did it, and that was similar to the way I want to do it.
Yeah,
So
that's
just-
one of the reasons why I couldn't get into campaign
Yeah.
1 too big, because I felt like I was watching a show in the middle of the run. Of
Yeah.
it.
To
Which
be
it
honest,
was.
after the first probably 10 episodes, you lose that feeling, and you know all
Yeah.
the characters and kind of where they've been at that point.
Yeah.
So
But I'm really digging Critical Role campaign 2. I'm caught up. I've been caught up for a month and a half now.
3 deep, so I watched 3 in the past week. So,
It gets
so that's pretty good.
It gets so good.
Yep, I know.
It's really
26
good.
is when the boy dies.
Yeah,
So
very sad.
I'm not getting too attached to him. Of course, I already knew about that anyway, but I just didn't
Yeah.
know when it happened. So I went ahead and looked it up that way I could prepare myself mentally.
Yeah,
you know,
I knew.
because I didn't want to like get too attached to anybody, and I
Yeah.
really liked his character too. I was like, I can tell I'm gonna like this character.
Yeah.
Um.
But his story's interesting. I won't spoil his story, but his story is interesting.
Yeah.
Which makes his death a
Yeah.
little bit less hard, but it still is.
Yeah.
It still is like, oh man, it's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Mhm. So
but
you know,
yeah,
it
I'm
is
very
what it
excited.
is, but
I'm very excited
so-
to start yours.
But the way he started it gave me an idea how to start mine. Like just kind of go into a book and kind of have like, not like a preset thing, but kind of have like an idea of like how I'm gonna get you together. You know.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. The way I
So-
got our boys together for the Dragon Heist was very like.
But I'm not gonna spoil that.
That's fine. I was very like this is you guys by happenstance all meet up at the exact same place.
Mhm. The only one that I'm struggling with is the hard part with all of your characters is I don't know what Sammy's playing yet, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the hard part with Robert and Dalton's is they're both such odd, like they're not like normal races that you
Yeah.
would just see around town.
Yeah,
So that's making my narrative.
not common races.
That's
They're
making
uncommon.
my narrative a bit hard,
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
because Robert is playing a fur.
A Firbolg, which is fine. That one works in a bit better because
But then
as I've told you, I already have Fae themes
yeah,
that are going to be pretty big in the story.
yeah. But then you have
not spoiling anything, but
yeah.
that's going to be one of the little.
You've mentioned it before also.
That's going to be one of the arcs, you know.
But then you have
so-
a turtle person, a turtle.
And that one I didn't plan for, and I'm like, no one's going to have seen the turtle, dude. You know.
That's the issue I'm running into
So-
somewhat with the Waterdeep Dragon Heist because Andrew plays Aarakocras all the time.
Yeah.
They're good characters.
so,
But like,
and that's kind of why I had put in the rule initially of more generic races,
generic race,
please.
yeah.
You know. But and then Dalton was like, but he was really excited about it, and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna.
And it's not going to be.
He's
as-
very excited about it, and it's not going to be something where it's like, oh, you know,
It
this is great. Like
completely-
I can work
yeah.
this in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's fine. It doesn't completely shoehorn anything away.
as smart as you are,
So-
you'll have no problem.
Yeah,
figuring out
and
how-
I've already got
how
a
this
couple of
turtle
ideas.
works.
I want to run them by him before I
Yeah.
like plan it out. But I got a couple of ideas of either to start you guys in a snowy area
Mhm.
or to start you in. You remember the little? I don't remember how I remember you all my map or not, or my description of world placement.
Yeah.
But there's the city thing in the middle.
Yep.
And then off to the side, there's like that little desert city.
Yeah.
Think like Game of Thrones, and you have like the
Yeah.
you have like the
Each
desert.
each
You
individual
have the
area
desert
has a
kingdom
specific.
in the south.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and they are all collectively part of one whole-ish thing.
Yeah.
You know, like an alliance, if you will, kind of. At least in this world, not in Game of Thrones so much. They're kind of
Yeah.
war trying to take. They're kind of all trying to take over the thing and become one. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here nor there.
Yeah. That's just the way. The
But they
game
have that
works.
kingdom in the south, which is like tropical, but it's
Yes.
also very desert.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what that area
Very,
is. Because it leads, it's the closest area to that city, which is in the middle of the desert.
Very arid. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's also think of like a Dubai,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Dubai,
like
but with
very,
jungle.
it's a port city, so it's very built up, but there's also a lot of lush green. So it's like a Dubai, Babylon kind of.
Dubai.
mush of a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I like
But
that.
it's not huge.
Yeah.
It's a big city, but it's not like.
It's a mix of
It's not
Mesopotamia
massive.
and a mix of like the Egyptian style deserts and all that.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the marrying of where those two kind of combine together.
I think that's very interesting.
I think
really
that's
like
where,
that.
and I'm thinking that's where I'm going to start you because I think that'll be the easiest place to fit Turtle Man.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
because he could like be like a nomadic kind of
Yeah.
because that's kind of what like from when he described himself he's kind of like hermity
Yeah.
without giving too much of his character. I'm
Yeah.
not going to give too much away.
And then me and Dalton thought it'd be
But-
really if we joked for a second. It'd be
Mhm.
really cool if since we're both monks.
Yeah.
Turns out to be if like I was like you're a apprentice or something. He's like, dude, that'd be so cool.
Oh, that would be really funny.
but then I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that though.
yeah, that'd be really
It'd
funny.
be neat. But yeah, I'm really excited to play my basically
But yeah.
Goku boy.
The nice thing
I'm
is-
excited for that.
I know we've kind of went off on a tangent here, but the nice
Yeah.
thing is that I talked to him because I talked to this about Robert initially because I wanted to play a turtle.
Yeah.
I really, really want to. I have two turtles that I really want to play. I want to play a turtle paladin,
Yeah.
and I want to play
Ooh.
a turtle druid.
Ooh, that'd be a lot of fun.
I think
also.
those would be really
Those are
cool.
great classes.
And those also fit very well together because they get a natural bonus to strength and natural bonus to wisdom.
Yeah.
So that fits very well with either one of those.
Yeah.
So but I always thought it was stupid they only lived to be 50. I'm like, they're freaking turtles.
They're turtles. Yeah. Turtles.
They shouldn't live to be 50. Birds don't live to be 100, so that's fine. They live
Yeah.
to be like 15 or whatever, which is still long for an animal.
The 30
but-
for Aarakocras and Kinkus,
right.
it's around
But
30.
they live super short
but
lives.
not as long as every other race.
Right.
Turtles only live to 50.
Yeah,
I think that's
and
really
that's
silly.
silly.
Yeah.
Like I like the whole like idea and everything of it, but it's
Yeah.
silly to me. So I talked to Dalton, and I had talked to Robert about this at one point. I was like, if we ever do a campaign, I want to be able to live to 300.
Minimum. For me,
because
I'd
that
say like
makes
300
that just
minimum.
makes sense. Like tortoises and like
Turtles are
freaking
super
tortoises,
freaking
which
old,
the
dude.
turtles are more tortoises than they are
turtles.
turtles.
But yeah, no, they still live a long
they live to
time.
like 150, 220.
Yeah.
Like they live a long time.
Turtles
They're
live longer
really
than
long time
tortoises.
for animals.
but still a long time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the big tortoises, they live to be
Couple hundred.
what, like 200, 250, something
I
like
think
that.
the oldest turtle in the world right now
Maybe like
was born in the
150,
was born in the 1880s, I think.
Something like that. It's forever
The current
old.
oldest one.
Mhm.
But still is a fantasy race. And I feel
yeah,
like
so
even
I
a
feel like
fantasy
they'd at
race
least be, I mean, if freaking midget, mole people,
Yeah,
like gnomes
if
can
gnomes
live
can
to
live
be,
to couple
like
hundred,
200, then goodness
and
gracious,
dwarfs lives to be 300 or 400.
turtles can live to be at least the same as a dwarf,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of my.
That's also one of the things I
and
thought
it's
was
not like
interesting
they're
about,
like super aggressive or whatever, so
Yeah.
they're kind of like, I mean, they're not a passive race by any means. They go out on adventures.
Yeah.
Kind of their thing.
but they're not an inherently aggressive like
Yeah.
orc or half orcs are.
Yeah, but they're very
Sorry to
open. But they're
generalize.
very open to races. They're open to trading
Yeah.
and et cetera and blah and learning
Yeah.
and things. So
The thing that I thought a good
just
argument,
makes sense to
almost everybody's on our side about they should live longer than 50 years. Almost
yeah,
everybody.
so I gave Dalton 300. I told him you can live to be 300. So put
Yeah.
yourself anywhere in
Anytime-
that, like anywhere you want to be in that. That's fine.
If I'm DMing a campaign and someone's playing a turtle race, I'll say that like minimum 100. Like him dying of old age at 100 is weird.
No, and that's what I told him. I said like 300 would be like your max age.
So
Like
people
that would be when you're like 90. Like
people were
geriatric
saying-
on your deathbed pooping yourself.
people
You know what I
was-
mean? Like you basically
yes,
be just
yeah.
you're not going very far at that point.
yeah.
Like, you might be
You're
going out.
approaching the end of your life.
You're going to get water and you're cooking rice in your house. Like that's
You're not
basically
doing
what you're
anything
doing.
else.
You're not doing manual labor.
Humans are a very solid all-around race in Dungeons and Dragons. It has pretty much always been that way. Humans are just the monkeys that can do anything that
Yep.
they set their minds to. But they live to like 100 max.
Yeah.
And that's like the point. I feel like that's an okay thing. Elves are like humans but better, and they have like all of these live to 700.
Yeah, well, because they're
very
one of like the first
common.
races. They're, like, an
Exactly.
older race kind of
Same
thing.
thing with dwarves, same thing with gnomes, same thing with half orcs
Yep.
live to be a couple hundred
Mhm.
sometimes, and orcs live to be around 100 like humans. For the Aarakocra, for the bird race, for the celestial bird race,
Mhm.
the Kinkus live to be around 15, 20, and then the Aarakocra are like 25, 30 usually. That's fine. They're a particular race that have advantages. They can fly.
Yep.
Right? Aarakocras can fly. They have the talons, they have the hands, they have the beak. They're bird people.
Mm-hmm.
Kinkus are mimics. They have natural bonuses to stealth and dexterity. But turtles. They're like have natural defense, natural armor,
Yeah, they're
natural
just, like,
strength.
big.
But they live to 50.
yeah, like
I
that
don't
makes no sense
I
to me.
don't
Like they're
get it.
hardy races.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless they were
So-
thinking along the same lines as like the Warforged and the Aarakocras.
Well, the
and,
Warforged live for like freaking ever.
and the Furbolgs live for a long time also. So
Mhm.
I just don't understand the reason
I don't
behind
know.
it.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah. Anytime anybody wants,
I
to
really
DM a
want to
character,
do a setting in a. I think after this one,
a couple of years from now after this one.
ideally.
Ideally, yeah.
But if we finish, if I'm just out of gas, or whatever, quickly, or we're just bored and it's not going anywhere, I really want to
Yeah.
do one in Eberron or an Eberron-like setting.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a lot of fun.
So
I want to have you as a guest character during one of our Waterdeep sessions.
yeah, I would. Like I said, I would have.
we need to try
I
that
definitely want to
sometime.
play with sometime. 'cause
Try
I
it out
would like to
sometime.
play, so.
Yeah, I'm really digging the
Mhm,
Dragon Heist.
yeah.
I'm really enjoying DMing. It's a lot of
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I miss playing. I miss playing a lot.
I was playing too.
So
Yeah, very excited. I'm very excited. Just you're gonna love this character so much. He's 100% Dragon Ball dubbed Goku. That's it.
I really
There's
wish you could
nothing
do
like
like
the character.
the lady voice that does Goku, where you're just like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
just sound really high pitched. I think
Yeah.
that'd be really funny.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that high pitched.
No, I
it's
know,
gonna
but
be
I
like,
think it'd be really
he's
funny.
still gonna be a kid.
You know what I mean? Like you've heard the Japanese
Yeah.
Goku voice, like
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
because it's a lady that does Goku's voice.
Because he's a young man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very
I think it'd be
common.
Funny though.
More common than I realized.
It is.
Very interesting. But yeah, I'm excited for us to play.
Me too. So
much
hopefully
fun.
2 weeks from now,
Yeah, we'll have to work that out.
that is the plan.
Yeah,
And I'm thinking twice a week. I'm thinking will be good.
once every 2
No,
weeks.
a week. Twice bi-monthly. Sorry.
Yeah,
bi-monthly.
yeah. I was like, I'm cool with it.
No, I mean, if you want to go every week, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a lot of. I want to have time to prepare and actually do stuff.
Yeah,
there may be
yeah.
months where we do three at times.
Yeah.
But with me changing jobs soon and a lot of unknowns coming in the future, I feel like twice a month will be good to go,
Yeah.
and that's enough where we can coordinate everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really digging for the Dragon Heist, doing it once every Saturday night. I'm really digging that because there's just so much content and there's so much for them to do and get done.
I mean, that's ideally what I would like to do, but
yeah,
just as
it's hard for
you
schedules.
know how busy I am.
Yeah, schedules are hard to
So-
manage.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Other than
excited.
that,
It's
I'm excited for it too.
going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun
Mhm.
in the USA.
I still need to name the world.
Are you gonna really think of naming
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
or are you just gonna hit random a couple times on a
No.
random
I'm
and find a good one?
gonna name it. I've put too much work and thought into it to actually just go. No big deal.
I'll find. I'll figure it out now.
So
Yeah.
There's that. But yeah, I'm super excited.
I am too. I went on a little fun road trip this day. Looking at new cars and stuff.
You know what?
Looking at new cars and stuff. I went on a fun little Nashville Murfreesboro road trip.
Coolio. What'd you look at?
Or Mercedes.
Of course.
Yep.
You just like
it's my car.
paying expensive bills, don't you?
I do. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Yes, is.
That's what it is. Can't be helped, I suppose. But yeah. Humble brag.
Hey, Elisha.
Yeah.
How's bragging camp?
Just fine. I'm poor.
Me too.
Me too. Hey, me too, buddy.
Hey, poor boys.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Nothing solid yet,
Yeah, no.
and I'm not counting on anything solid yet.
I should finally have my car back in a day or two. So
It's gonna be exciting.
I'll be slap that sucker up for sale.
Time to get rid of it, baby.
So buy my car.
Buy Ethan's car. Call this number. Call this number today.
1-800 buy Ethan's car. That's not a real number. Please don't call that number. It's not a not working number. We are not responsible for if you call that number.
1-800 BUY Ethan's to me. I think it's to me letters. Yeah, it's to
You
me
call
letters.
like a guy in like Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Why you keep calling me to buy car? I have no car. I have
That
mule.
would be-
I have sickle, and I have
Hammer.
hammer.
That would be really funny. If
I
you actually,
make the wheat.
you do
Goodbye.
1-800 buy Ethan's car, and it's an actual number of a guy named Ethan that sells cars, but in like a European country.
All American want to buy car.
I want to buy a very expensive car, but nobody buy. I live in Czechoslovakia, and then it starts playing Czechoslovakian like folk music, and it has an advertisement and the yellow text.
Yep. Buy
Ah,
Ethan car.
If I had more energy, I would totally edit that,
He's so funny.
but I don't feel like doing that.
You ain't about that life.
For the podcast, I don't. Here's a little insight. I don't feel like doing a bunch of editing for the podcast. I like for it to just be the audio, me and you talking, messing around.
It's just me rambling,
Just
and you
just,
rambling.
Just us rambling. I like for it to be that.
Yeah.
For the other videos, however,
That's what the people pay for.
Yes,
Well, to be specific, the person.
the person, the sponsor that
The
pays
two
for
people.
it. Thank you for the sponsorship.
Mysterious donor. Thank you.
Yeah. But for the other videos, I'll do
Sponsored by
fun.
somewhere liqueurs.
Indeed, I enjoy doing wild or funny editing for other videos. For the podcast, I like for them to just be the audio.
We're already funny
We're already funny
and
So
wild.
and wild. We haven't done a viewing party in quite a time. We need to. It's hard. The schedules just don't line
Yeah.
up. I want everybody to be there.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
That's
everybody
what it
there. Is what it is. It's hard to get everybody to be there and watch an hour and a half garbage movie.
It's hard to convince me to watch a garbage movie.
It is hard to convince you to watch a garbage movie. I still also can't actually find Robo Dog 2 Airborne
Good.
on physical tape.
Little did you know, I've actually bought all of them and burned them. Why do you think I'm so poor?
That's money well spent.
All my money is tied up in
Robo Dog 2
a
stock.
pile of ashes. Ash sets.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the scheduling for D&D in 2 weeks, I don't know if it's gonna work for me because I'm finally taking a weekend
Don't care.
vacation to Florida. If it doesn't, I'll just miss
Just
it.
kidding. No, you're fine. We'll figure it out. If we
We'll
need
figure it
to
out.
move it forward, change it around, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm open weeknights too, so
Yeah.
I'm
Weeknights work for me for the most part.
because I'm not doing. I think Robert and Sammy are the only two that have anything going on right now. So
For Shrek, yeah. And that's the only.
we'll we'll figure it out.
It won't be too hard to figure it out.
Working out. If we need to bump in another month, it's whatever. I don't care at this point.
Yeah. That gives you more time to prep. That's one thing. That, as if. As if. That's one thing that I really enjoyed
Yeah.
about, like, we were going to start in March.
Yeah, I mean,
Or we were
don't
gonna
get me
start-
wrong. I'm excited to prepare, but I have not prepared the first session at all.
Yeah.
I know roughly what I'm gonna do, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. If you need DM tips without
Yeah, I'm not
spoiling
worried about that.
anything.
I'll get it. I'll get it going. It'll be
All right,
fine.
we'll get it going.
That'll be good.
Mr. Ethan over
Be
here
good.
bragging about it. He's going to get it going.
I'll get it going.
Get it going.
Get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited for that. Trevor and Robert were like talking, since we didn't do Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament for March. There was no time.
Yeah.
They were saying like, man, we should really just start recording the D&D thing instead and put that up. And I'm like, nah. Nar.
Oh, it's just like, you want to edit? Go ahead.
The editing is not the problem. There are hundreds of D&D
Yeah.
shows on YouTube.
No, yeah.
And I really enjoy ours, and I know people would enjoy watching it. There's just watch
Nobody-
others.
Nobody's found us. Nobody's gonna find that.
There's just no point. There's
No.
there's no
Yeah,
point
it
in
just is
me
what it is.
in making a 3.5 hour,
No.
4.5 hour D&D.
Nobody
video.
watches nobody watched the Smodcast.
I think that is our 5th or 4th most viewed video, only because it's
Yeah.
like 40 seconds long.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch the meme of Robert screaming during the?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Love it.
That is
Love it,
so
love it.
funny.
Love it. Love
There's like 2 dislikes on that video. One of them is definitely Robert.
I saw have you seen the like to dislike ratio on the car video?
It's weird.
It's like a bunch of random dislike, which is whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I'm
like
like-
it's like 10
I'm
to
like,
it's like 10 to
whatever.
4.
Something like that. It's something really weird.
It's really weird. It doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
gonna look it up. It's like 30 to like.
It might be
18 or
more than that
something.
now.
I don't know.
Actually, I haven't
It's
looked at it in
something
a while.
like 250 views, something like that.
It's a decent handful.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the memes that I've done and put on Reddit and put on Facebook and all that, some of them have like a couple thousand views. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, boy.
Big meme.
Big meme. Big meme, yeah.
Big meme.
Yeah. Find that out real fast. Actually, I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm very curious to see that. Third Opinion Media.
Third grade media.
Third grade
That's what we
media.
keep 'em. Third grade opinion media.
Third grade Opinion Media. Man, it's about Taco Bell time. I'm getting hungry. I had what I was getting to is that I had Doghouse for lunch. Whew, so good, dude. Doghouse is so tasty.
Julioso. I
Muy.
love that place.
Doghouse is so good.
Place is good.
It is good, boy. Good. Yeah.
Now,
if you-
how come this channel called The Right Opinion has 301,000 subscribers and we only have like 12?
because they
Just
probably
kidding.
different content.
We actually broke 20 the other day.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
20 now, yeah.
boys.
I'm gonna try to get us more subscribers by the end of this
Yeah,
year.
I don't care.
Doggone it. I want more people watching. I don't feel like we're doing it for nothing.
No. 22, baby. 22 souls.
22 souls.
That's almost as many as on our
subscribe
Facebook
to
page.
our YouTube channel. It was almost as much as on the Facebook page. I haven't used the Facebook page in like
I haven't either.
th-
We
there's-
need to revamp that. hot
we didn't
potato.
revamp that.
Um,
See if you can sort by like most viewed. I don't know if you can on the phone or
I
not.
don't know. I don't know.
Oh no, Dad.
I don't know.
I don't know, Dad.
Oh, baby. Oh, jelly beans.
Jelly beans and cornbread.
Jelly beans.
It was April 2017 is when the video was.
I'll find it.
So it's been a year. Or actually it's been
Mm-hmm.
April 2018. So it's been a year.
Robert got eaten by portal lions. Has 21 views.
I
That's
think
a hot topic.
it has more than that.
Does it? Ooh.
Yeah, because the algorithm on there or what it tells you is
Did it?
not 100%
Yeah,
accurate.
it actually has 18. So I'm gonna go with the 22 that it says it has.
Okay. Before we close, find out how many of the 100.
I'm working on it. Don't rush me. I'm under pressure.
It's in April. It's in April last year. Here we go. Found it.
You know what I'm having to do right
2018. Yeah, 3 and 2.
now? You know what I'm
257 views, 3 likes, 2 dislikes. Why?
A special thank you.
Hey, that's me. A year ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was such a fun video. We need to do another car video here soon.
Did you see the one random comment on it where he's just like, "Meh," read the comment on it. It's really funny.
I haven't seen the comment on it.
It's really funny. It's like some dude's like,
Lol.
he's like this sucks. Dislike, lol. That's probably what happened. I really just want to finally go like, what did you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
It makes no
I think
difference
it's
to me
funny.
anyway. We made the
It's
video
like
and I
you-
really
like
enjoyed
this
it.
random dude was just like, lol.
Lol.
All right.
Thank you, random dude, for saying lol to our video.
Thanks, Drew.
And thank you, everyone who subscribes and listens.
Thanks for the
to
view, Drew.
Our most anticipated games from E3 2018.
You know
It has
what's funny?
Trevor's face photoshopped onto it.
You know what's great?
Uh.
If I take off my like, we're 2 and 2.
Hey, nice.
I'm gonna dislike it. Now I'm gonna like it again. Living on the edge.
Before we close real fast, you know the song "You Was at the Club"?
No.
Okay, I'll show you this here in a minute.
Was that at the club?
Thank you everybody for listening. Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube
Spank you, everybody.
and follow us on Facebook, Third Opinion Media, on both of those.
We'll eventually use it, just like that Twitter.
We'll use it eventually. We'll use it eventually.
It's more of a utility than a tool.
See you guys next week.
But not really, because you're on radio and we can't see you.